Imagine pulling up to the edge of the future, where luxury doesn't whisper anymore, it commands attention. The moment you see the 2026 Audi Q9, you realize this is not just another SUV. This is Audi stepping into a new territory, one that sits above the Q7, above expectations, and firmly in the realm of full-size luxury dominance. The stance alone tells a story. Wide shoulders, an assertive posture, and a road presence that feels almost presidential. This is Audi saying they can play in the same league as the biggest luxury SUVs in the world, and maybe even redefine it. As the Q9 glides into view, the first thing that grabs you is the massive single-frame grille, now more sculpted, more upright, and unapologetically bold. The design language feels evolutionary, yet dramatic, with sharper edges balanced by flowing surfaces. Audi's signature LED matrix headlights are slimmer and more intelligent than ever, creating a digital light signature that looks alive, almost watching the road ahead. At night, the Q9 doesn't just illuminate, it performs. Walk around the front and you'll notice how the hood stretches long and confident, hinting at the power beneath. The air intakes aren't decorative, they look functional, breathing performance into this luxury giant. From the side, the proportions are pure flagship SUV. Long wheelbase, muscular wheel arches, and massive alloy wheels that can easily go up to 22 or even 23 inches, filling the arches perfectly. Chrome accents are used tastefully, not flashy, reinforcing that this is understated confidence, not loud luxury. The rear design completes the statement. A full-width OLED taillight bar runs across the tailgate, glowing with a precision that only Audi seems to master. The lighting animations during locking and unlocking feel futuristic, like a high-end tech product rather than a car. The exhaust tips are cleanly integrated, or in some trims completely hidden, a nod to electrification and modern luxury trends. Open the door, and the Q9 welcomes you into what feels less like a cabin and more like a private lounge. Audi's interior philosophy here is clear. Minimalism, technology, and craftsmanship working together seamlessly. The materials are exactly what you'd expect at this level. Soft touch leather everywhere, real, open-pore wood, brushed aluminum, and optional carbon fiber for sportier trims. Everything you touch feels intentional, premium, and solid. The dashboard is dominated by a sweeping digital layout. Audi's virtual cockpit evolves again, now larger, sharper, and more customizable than ever. The central infotainment screen flows naturally into the design, paired with a secondary touchscreen for climate and comfort controls. Haptic feedback makes every interaction feel precise, almost mechanical in a satisfying way. There are fewer physical buttons, but nothing feels complicated. Audi keeps it intuitive. Sit in the front seats, and you realize comfort has been taken seriously. Multi-contour seats with heating, ventilation, and massage functions come standard or optional depending on the market. Long drives feel effortless, and even city traffic becomes more tolerable when you're surrounded by this level of refinement. Noise insulation is exceptional. Double-glazed windows, advanced sound-deadening materials, and active noise cancellation turn the outside world into a distant memory. Move to the second row, and the Q9 truly separates itself. This is where Audi challenges the traditional luxury kings. Captain's chairs with individual armrests, climate controls, screens, and even massage functions transform the rear into a first-class experience. Legroom is generous, headroom is excellent, and the ride quality back here feels almost floating. For families or executives who spend time being driven, this is a major selling point. The third row is not an afterthought. Adults can actually sit here comfortably, which is rare even in full-size SUVs. Access is smooth, and once inside, there's decent legroom, proper air vents, USB-C ports, and thoughtful lighting. With all seats up, cargo space remains usable, and when the third row folds flat, the Q9 becomes a cavernous hauler capable of handling road trips, airport runs, or luxury adventures with ease. Technology in the Q9 goes far beyond screens. Audi packs this SUV with the latest driver assistance systems. Adaptive cruise control with lane centering, predictive efficiency assist, traffic jam assist, and advanced parking features make daily driving effortless. On highways, the Q9 feels calm and composed, almost driving itself while you supervise. In the city, tight spaces feel less intimidating thanks to 360-degree cameras and automated parking. Under the hood, Audi is expected to offer a range of powertrains that blend performance with efficiency. Turbocharged V6 options provide smooth, confident acceleration, while higher trims may introduce a powerful V8 or a high-output plug-in hybrid system. Electrification plays a key role here, with mild hybrid and plug-in hybrid technology helping reduce emissions without sacrificing performance. The torque delivery is immediate, smooth, and refined. Exactly what you want in a flagship SUV. On the road, the Q9 feels surprisingly agile for its size. Audi's legendary quattro all-wheel drive system ensures grip in all conditions, whether you're cruising on dry highways, navigating wet city streets, or tackling light off-road terrain. Adaptive air suspension adjusts the ride height automatically, lowering at high speeds for stability and efficiency, and raising when you need extra clearance. The result is a ride that S-plush when you want comfort and firm when you push harder. Switch to dynamic mode, and the Q9 reveals another side of its personality. Steering tightens, throttle response sharpens, and the SUV feels more connected than its size would suggest. It's not a sports car, and it doesn't try to be. But it delivers confidence, control, and composure that make driving enjoyable rather than intimidating. Safety is, of course, a priority. The Q9 is expected to come with a full suite of passive and active safety features, including advanced collision avoidance, pedestrian detection, night vision assistance, and reinforced body structures. Audi's commitment to safety engineering means this SUV is designed not just to protect, but to prevent accidents whenever possible. What truly sets the 2026 Audi Q9 apart is how seamlessly it blends all these elements together. It doesn't scream for attention, yet it commands respect. It doesn't overload you with gimmicks, yet it feels technologically advanced. It doesn't sacrifice comfort for performance or performance for efficiency. It balances everything with the precision Audi is known for. This SUV is aimed at buyers who want something different from the usual luxury choices. People who appreciate design, engineering, and subtle prestige. People who want space, power, and technology, without stepping into something overly flashy. The Q9 feels like the natural evolution of Audi's SUV lineup, filling the gap between luxury and authority. As you step out and look back at the Q9, there's a sense that Audi has created something future-proof. A vehicle that won't feel outdated in a few years because its design and technology are built with longevity in mind. It's modern without being trendy, bold without being aggressive, and luxurious without being excessive. In a world where luxury SUVs are becoming increasingly similar, the 2026 Audi Q9 stands out by being confident in its identity. It doesn't chase rivals, it defines its own space. And for VelozDrive viewers looking for the next big thing in full-size luxury SUVs, this might just be the Audi that changes the conversation entirely, brought to life by the relentless innovation of Audi.